What's up, YouTube? Coming at you with another video. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my last subscriber, Kyle. I appreciate your support for the channel. I've already mentioned as much in the comments, but I wanted to give a shout out in a video. Kyle shared a link with me that I will put in the description. I hope you all will take a look, and yeah, I think there's a lot of things we all need to learn, and I've learned a lot over this last week just listening to these podcasts while I'm working. Great information. It's all something we need to hear. So moving forward, the topic of today's video is, over the last week I've seen several videos of police officers, sheriffs, other political officials coming out and talking about how these orders by governors and legislators and the president and CDC and Dr. Fauci fraud and all this other stuff are unconstitutional. And I will commend them for trying to take a stand, but at the end of the day, it's all grandstanding bullshit, alright? All these people, they're all fucking tyrants at the end of the day. Now, one in particular, this Greg, the Seattle Port Authority police officer, very popular. His video went viral. He's even been laid off or fired. Raised over $200,000 in a GoFundMe account. A lot of people are praising him, and I don't want to take away from his truth, okay? A lot of what he says is true, like the facade of being a police officer, how the police officers are trampling the Constitution. But at the end of the day, he is talking about unconstitutional laws that he sees from a government perspective. He doesn't see the constitutional laws from the people's perspective. And to explain that, our laws are spelled out through Article 1 through 10 of the Bill of Rights Constitution. The government's rights or laws are spelled out through the Constitution of the United States. Now, if you don't know the difference, I urge you to go ahead and take a look at the link I put in the description, and you'll figure it out real quick, because Henry does not fuck around. But the supreme law of the land, which is the law of the Bill of Rights that was ratified by the people before it got hijacked during the uprising, spells out exactly what our rights are. 1 through 10. I'm sure most of you know the first. I know most of you know the second, fourth, and fifth, but do you know the rest of them? What about the 9th and 10th? Well, the 9th and 10th are spelled out to where the government doesn't have the right to infringe on any of the 1 through 8 articles of our Constitution, which is the Bill of Rights. So this tyrant is sitting there telling other police officers not to be tyrants as being a tyrant. Now, I'm sorry, you might have a good will for what you're saying, but at the end of the day, the egregious infringements of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, whether it being arresting a mother or father from a park, is no more egregious than taking somebody to jail for crossing the street where he's not supposed to. Finding somebody for not wearing a face mask is no more egregious than finding somebody or arresting somebody or taking somebody to jail for not wearing a face mask. Alright? Finding or taking somebody to jail for not social distancing is no more egregious than sitting there and pulling somebody over, telling them they have to wear a seatbelt, or they're going to be taken to jail if they don't agree to paying a fine for it. At the end of the day, liberty stands for us American people to be free to move about in society without obstructing laws by authority to dictate how we behave or how we act, whether it's politically or religious. Period. And it's spelled out in the fucking Bill of Rights. But we've been dumbed down. You Trump tards, man, I swear. That man has done more evil for the American people than any president that I've ever seen. Period. Now, he just signed trillions of dollars of generational debt. Think about that. Trillions of dollars that your children's are going to be paying off. Not to mention he signed the Patriot Act. How fucking unpatriotic do you have to be to support the fucking Patriot Act? And now we got Chinese-made fucking drones up in the fucking skies of this country. Are you fucking kidding me? We as American people need to wake the fuck up. And I say we because I'm just fucking waking up. When I moved out here to Vegas just a couple years ago, I was fucking on the fucking Trump train. I was fucking arguing, saying Trump is a good president, saying he's what we need in America. But I'm open to learning and new fucking information. And from what I've learned over just the last week from the link that I've put in the description, this motherfucker, man, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to explain shit to you. You do your own research. I'll leave it up to you to check out this site. I'll leave it up to you to figure out what side you fucking rest. Because today, I know what side I rest on. And if we ever meet in the time of let's just say, being a free people, I hope you're on the same side I am. Alright? Because we are fucking being slave driven into a fucking communist dictatorship. We're not being driven into it. We are in a communist dictatorship. Think of this. When was the last time you ever voted on a gun law? Are you pro Second A? When was the last time you voted on a gun law? When was the last time you had an actual voice? You don't. You give it up to your representatives to fucking make a choice. Trump fucking signed the fucking bum stock ban. Really? That's a Second Amendment fucking oppression. But what the fuck are you doing about it? You're praising him. You know what? I just want to be free. I just want to be in a land of liberty like it was supposed to be when our fucking founding fathers shed fucking blood for the liberty to move freely in society without obstructive laws dictating our fucking behavior. Now again, unless you have harmed somebody physically or through property, if you've harmed somebody's person or property, then by all means you are subject to being stripped of anything and fucking put away or fucking killed. But as long as you move freely in society without fucking with anybody else, you should have the right to do that. Period. Alright, now I get going 180 miles an hour in a fucking Dodge Charger in the middle of fucking traffic. There's a problem. You are putting people in danger. So therefore, yes, there's a right for you to be fucking apprehended and charged. But if it's fucking the middle of the night, nobody else is on the road, do 180 miles fucking an hour. That's your right. Be free. Do what you want. Man, this is all fucking bullshit. We have been dumbed down to a fucking socialist fucking country. And you might be saying, we're not socialists. Yeah, we are. Believe me. All the wealth that this country gets is given to the government to do what they want. That's a whole fucking definition of socialism. Redistribution of wealth. They take the money that is supposed to be ours and they give it away to corporation. They give it away to the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex, give it away to their buddies. They pocket it. We get shit. Alright? We, the American people, shouldn't fucking have to work at a minimum wage. We should be working while making a lot of fucking money. We should be taking the fucking revenue that this country earns and putting it in our pockets and then giving what we think the government deserves for basically being a fucking god damn it, fucking secretary. A fucking secretary. They are a fucking secretary to the American people. We the people tell the government what to do. Why is the government telling us what to do? They don't have the fucking right. They never did. They just fucking pawned us. They fucking suckered us into believing we could be the slaves to the American or to the U.S. fucking corporation, where they could take our fucking money and spend it the way they please. No, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Alright? Now, until we wake up, and I mean we as in, like, the population, right? Which I think a lot of us are. But we are about to snap, and we are gonna fucking wake up. And when we do, they are one person to every 1,000 American. Every 1,000 American to one. We have the largest standing army in the fucking world. We the people. We the individual of the Americas. Alright, so I know I'm not the best speaker, but at least listen to fucking Henry over at From the Trenches World Report and get the right fucking information, not what the fucking media tells you, not what the government tells you, what the fucking truth really is. And we, the people, with the supreme law of the land, have ultimate authority. So with that, I'm gonna leave you. Know your rights. Don't be punked to your rights. And until next time, YouTube, you have a great day.